Dr. Key, recent revelations suggest that a former president had cancer while in office, possibly even before his term began. What are the implications of this on public trust in government disclosures?
Indeed, the claim made by Dr. Emanuel has stirred considerable concern. Undiagnosed or undisclosed health issues in leadership can undermine public trust. An analogy might be a pilot not disclosing poor vision. Eventually, it impacts others profoundly.
A compelling analogy. The media's role, too, raises questions. When past presidents' health was veiled, like Reagan's Alzheimer's, transparency was demanded differently. Could media bias affect these disclosures and subsequent political actions?
Media bias undeniably filters narratives, as highlighted with selective reporting on health issues. A study from Harvard shows media outlets often gloss over unfavorable stories affecting their political affinities, thus skewing public perception.
Looking ahead, how might future administrations manage health disclosures? Could new protocols ensure both transparency and privacy without compromising security or trust?
Forward-thinking measures might include impartial oversight committees or technology-driven health transparency solutions that responsibly balance personal privacy with public accountability.
There are claims that legal action against this former president is improbable due to his health at the time. Legally, how does an infirmity shield impact prosecution, especially for high-level officials?
Legal frameworks often consider mental capacity in prosecutorial decisions, parallel to exemptions in criminal law for diminished capacity. Yet, it raises ethical dilemmas. Are crimes overlooked when committed by the unwell, especially in high office?
Reflecting on past cases, historical figures with health defenses, like Senator McCarthy in the 1950s, evaded some responsibility. But is there any precedent for initiating inquiries or accountability for associates when a leader is incapacitated?
Absolutely. Watergate set a precedent where aides were held accountable. Legal scholars argue for comprehensive inquiries into enablers if a leader's infirmity compromises governance, ensuring checks and balances remain robust.
Moving forward, how might legal systems evolve to more equitably balance these complex circumstances? Are there models from other democracies we could emulate?
In future scenarios, adopting international models like the UK's impartial parliamentary committees investigating executive action could enhance transparency and counterbalance potential unilateral legal interpretations.
Transitioning to media coverage, it's suggested the media played a role in systematic cover-ups. How does media's selective reporting influence public understanding and political outcomes?
The media wields vast influence by shaping narratives, much like controlling camera angles during a film. Research, including a 2021 Pew report, shows audiences' beliefs heavily align with their preferred media outlets, a testament to narrative power.
Could the biased framing during significant political events, such as Russiagate or this health scandal, alter public behavior or electoral decisions?
Certainly, inconsistent reporting can shift voter bases and polarize public opinion. As illustrated during the 2020 elections, competing narratives swayed undecided voters, underscoring media's governance impact.
In contemplating future scenarios, how can media practices be reformed to prevent repeats of these issues?
Investing in independent oversight bodies and fostering a culture of transparency through technology-backed solutions could mediate biases and bolster public trust in informed reporting.
Finally, the ethical implications of leadership transparency. When revelations threaten national stability, should governments prioritize retention of public order over full disclosure?
It's a profound ethical dilemma. Philosopher John Rawls' theory posits that justice prevails when decisions ensure fair conditions, but should secrecy protect public from chaos, the choice can skew moral foundations.
There's historic precedent, such as the Cuban Missile Crisis, where opaque maneuvers avoided panic. Conversely, when does this secrecy cross into eroding democratic mechanisms?
Transparency must remain the default to uphold democracy. The backlash from concealed truths seen in post-Vietnam distrust illustrates how secrecy, though initially stabilizing, can corrode long-term trust.
Envisioning a future. Can emerging technologies offer a pathway to new forms of transparency that maintain security without sacrificing public knowledge?
Innovations like blockchain for verifiable disclosures or AI-driven data transparency platforms could revolutionize how sensitive information is shared, ensuring both public awareness and national security are balanced.